High in the deserts of southern Peru, there are massive drawings carved into the earth that can only truly be seen from the sky. These enormous shapes stretch across miles of land, forming perfect lines, geometric patterns, and even detailed figures of animals like monkeys, spiders, and birds. Today, we know them as the Nazca Lines. But the real mystery is not just how they were made. The Nazca Lines were created more than 2,000 years ago by an ancient civilization known as the Nazca culture, without modern tools, machinery, or the ability to fly. These people somehow managed to create designs so large and precise that their full shapes can only be recognized from high above. From the ground, the lines appear as simple grooves in the desert, but from the sky, they reveal stunning, carefully crafted images that seem almost impossible for their time. What makes this even more mysterious is the accuracy of these designs. The lines are incredibly straight, some stretching for several kilometers without deviation. The shapes are perfectly proportioned, suggesting a level of planning and execution that raises serious questions. How did the Nazca people create such massive artwork without ever being able to see the final result? One theory suggests that the Nazca used simple tools and basic surveying techniques, such as wooden stakes and ropes, to map out the designs. By carefully measuring distances and aligning points, they could have created large-scale images step by step. Experiments in modern times have shown that it is possible to recreate similar shapes using these basic methods. However, even if it explains how the lines were made, it does not fully answer why. Many historians believe the Nazca Lines had a religious or ceremonial purpose. The Nazca people lived in a harsh desert environment where water was extremely scarce. Some researchers think the lines were created as part of rituals to communicate with their gods, possibly asking for rain or successful harvests. Certain lines seem to point toward water sources or align with astronomical events, which supports this theory. But there are also more mysterious interpretations. Some believe the lines were designed as giant signals meant to be seen from the sky. This has led to theories suggesting that the Nazca Lines were created for extraterrestrial visitors. According to this idea, the shapes may have been a way of communicating with beings from above, or even landing markers for ancient spacecraft. While there is no scientific evidence to support this, the sheer scale and precision of the lines continue to fuel such speculation. Another strange aspect of the Nazca Lines is how well they have been preserved. Despite being thousands of years old, many of the lines are still clearly visible today. This is largely due to the dry climate of the Nazca Desert, where there is very little rain or wind to erode the ground. However, this also raises another question. If the lines were so important, why did the civilization that created them eventually disappear? The Nazca culture declined around the 6th century, possibly due to environmental changes, deforestation, or prolonged droughts. As their society weakened, the purpose of the lines may have been lost over time. What remains today are silent traces of a civilization that left behind one of the greatest puzzles in human history. Even with modern technology such as drones and satellite imaging, new lines and shapes continue to be discovered in the Nazca Desert. Each new discovery adds another layer to the mystery, suggesting that the Nazca people created far more than we initially thought. Yet, the true meaning behind these massive designs still remains unknown. The Nazca Lines challenge our understanding of ancient civilizations. They force us to ask how people with limited technology could achieve something so complex and enduring. Were they simply more advanced than we give them credit for? Or is there something about their purpose that we still fail to understand? If you enjoy uncovering mysteries like this, make sure to subscribe to Mysteries Beyond Ages for more fascinating stories from history. And tell me in the comments, why do you think the Nazca Lines were created? Were they religious symbols, astronomical tools, or something far more mysterious?